Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I am still battling, believe it or not, this congestion from allergies. I don't know what it is, runny nose, and just it's unreal. I'm not feeling like my 100% self today, but Cole is not here right now. He's at my grandparents' house, so I really been wanting to do this for so long. It's mid-April now, so I want to definitely get this done and out of the way, and we do this every single year, but today we're going to be cleaning the porches, and if I have time, I really want to focus on getting these doors and stuff wiped down. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the before, just so you guys can see how dirty things are, because sometimes I don't show you the up close and personal, on how everything really looks, and from my camera angles you cannot really see how dirty things are. This thing needs wiped off too, the grill cover. My cat jumps up here and it has paw prints all over it. We honestly, if you guys can see that's pollen, so the pollen count today is going to be really high. Is another thing that I think why I kind of woke up this morning even worse is because I was outside pretty much a lot of the day yesterday because the weather's been super warm and the pollen has been really bad and my allergies are awful. So if any of you guys have any tips or recommendations for allergies, I would really like to hear them. I was reading up on grapefruit seed extract for sinus infections, so I might be buying that soon because it's like a natural antibiotic thing that people have used to treat their issues. So I really have been looking into that because antibiotics just ain't good for you, and period. And I don't want to keep taking them because you can get a resistance and just it'll mess up your gut and everything else. So it's crazy. I just don't know what's going on. Even poor Cole has been sick this whole time like me, and it's getting really old. But here's what my porch looks like out here. You guys can see all the mud. It's so muddy. Like, look how dirty it is. Like, it's awful looking. From winter, and the cat was up on my table here, so I need to kind of wipe that off. I did kind of clean my couch a while back, but we will see. I might take this rug out and just kind of hose it and maybe scrub it up a little bit because it's kind of like a weird material that I think would do better if I just took a sponge, like my sponge to it, and some Dawn soap or something. So, and we got a little popsicle over here that's been pretty gross. Need to scrub that. My husband went to his store and bought me this mop. He brought this store mop and bucket home for me to use on this porch today. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to use a string mop, some soap, and some water, and we're just going to scrub and rinse the porches. I prefer, like, if you got a pressure washer, it's a lot easier, but we're doing it the old-fashioned way. We got some hair clumps in these rugs. These actually are not the easiest to vacuum up on these rugs with the hair problem, but this door over here gets a lot of, I'm trying to show you guys really quick, if you guys can see. I don't really know if you guys can see that. See all them little spots on there? It gets really weathered over here on this door, and I don't know if that's mold or what that is. I don't really know, but I like to do this every spring especially and scrub down the fronts of the doors. And then I will take you guys around and show you the front porch, but it's basically the same thing. You guys can see how dirty this glass is. It's got fingerprints, cat prints, like from my cat scratching at the door right here. He'll get up here and sit and then just like do that. It aggravates me. I will show you guys the front real quick. Yeah, so here, the bottom of this thing ain't really that bad on the front, but the door has a lot of like dirt on it, and just has like, I can't really see on here. Has a lot of dirt and just, it needs wiped. And then the porches, of course, are just muddy, and you guys can see they're just very, very muddy. So, and this is so hairy it needs vacuumed. My little tabletops, the cats were up in here, and then they have pollen all over them, so I might wipe them off. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the furniture off the porch. At least maybe these chairs because they're kind of bulky. I might take them off. I might leave the little glider sit because I don't feel like that'll be in my way, but alright. Hope that you guys get some motivation from today's video. I'm going to try my best. It's going to be pretty warm today. Pretty hot day here. It got really hot yesterday. I was sweating. So we'll see how much I can accomplish for this video, but I hope it gives you some outdoor motivation to get some cleaning done around your house. And be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here to my channel. I make these cleaning videos every single week and would love for you guys to subscribe and stick around. So let's get started and let's get to work. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to take everything off the porch except for the glider. I just decided to leave that there because it was not really in my way, and we're just going to start by doing that first. Using my Love Meg cleaner, and I'm going to wipe this table off that had just a lot of dirt and a lot of pollen. I do apologize if you guys hear some stuff in the background, but my husband's currently trying to entertain Cole, and he's for some reason making a bunch of ghost noises. Anyways, so I'm just gonna wipe that down really good, and believe it or not guys, but the pollen is really bad. And there's already pollen all over everything all over again after me doing this, so that kind of sucks. But I was so happy to get this mud off this porch, so I just put some Dawn soap in the mop bucket, and I love this freaking mop because it's a heavy duty big mop. So this was really a good method to clean my porch, and I loved it, so it worked out great. All the mud came up. I've tried to use sponge mops in the past, and they just didn't work for me. So this just got all the mud up. They looked like they were just freshly painted when I was done. And we actually ended up not rinsing the porches, which I think I explained that in a little. Much better. So you could rinse after you're done with the mop. So the reason why we're not doing that today, I don't really think it even needs it, but it turned out really good without even rinsing. But the reason why I just told my husband not to worry about it is because we actually have to replace our water spigot in the back because it got froze, I think, over the winter, and the water like busted. So anytime you turn it on, there's just excess water like pouring everywhere, and it's like a really waste of water. So I just told my husband not to worry about it because it would have wasted a lot of water to rinse the porch. But I wanted to show you guys how good the Dawn dish soap and some water did. And that mop and bucket also, I think, played a role. The mop especially, way better than a sponge mop. I tried to use one of those before and they just don't work. It's good. This mop is awesome. So if you can get your hands on one of these really big, like store-bought, like they're mainly used to be like used in like concrete floors and stores and schools and stuff like that. So if you can get your hands on one of those, I do recommend. It did a really good job, and it did take me long at all to mop this. And so now I'm going to bring everything back up here really quick, and then we're going to head to the back. So now we're going to get everything put back up on the porch, and then I'm going to wipe down my front door really good before we move to the back porch. I just wanted to get the front completely done. So with my doors, I had the hardest time was probably with my laundry room door. It was weathered so bad, I guess from not having protection from the porch too, but for some reason that door just gets like a lot of dirt buildup on it, and I mean I scrubbed the crap out of that freaking door, guys, and it's not perfect, but I did do my best. I have like a cyst in my wrist. I've talked about it before. Of course I'm right-handed, and that's where the cyst is, and it's a harmless cyst, but it does affect my hand movements. It does affect my hand movement if I do like continuous scrubbing or anything for a long period of time. So it was definitely hurting me after scrubbing that door. So that's really inconvenient. I could go get it drained out of my wrist, but sometimes they can come back. I'm not really sure what even causes these kind of cysts, but anyways, so that is one thing that I don't like about deep cleaning, and one reason why I really try to keep up with my house is because of my hand issue. Because if I would let stuff get really bad, I'd have to sit there and scrub it forever, and I just hate when I have to do that continuous scrub. So after I get this all nice and clean, which by the way I was using some Mr. Clean solution into just my mop bucket with hot water, and it worked really good.
So I completely forgot about my freezer on the back porch, but I wanted to definitely get this thing wiped down. It was absolutely gross. I wiped it both sides, top and, or all three sides, should I say. I didn't get the back of it, but I did wipe the top of it, and it was just covered in pollen and dirt buildup. It's been a while since I've washed it. It does get dirty being outside, so I like to keep up with that. You can really see the paw prints on my porch in this clip. So, I also wasn't planning on scrubbing down the siding, which you guys will see a little bit. I didn't get completely all of it. I just did where the worst places were that I thought really needed wiped off, because it was actually really gross. And like I said, if you have a pressure washer, that will take care of your issues. Me and my husband are actually thinking about getting one in the future so we can have it to take care of our siding and everything and the outside of the home. And of course, you can always do it the home way method and just do, you know, like this, but it's really hard work. If you were going to do your whole entire house, it would take forever. So, but I know, like, not everybody, you know, if you don't have a pressure washer, then sometimes that's just kind of what you got to do. At the old house, I don't know if you guys remember, but the back of it used to get really bad mold buildup on it, and we would have to take bleach and everything to get that off, and I hated that so much. So I'm really glad that none of our house had mold on it to my knowledge. Like I said, we just try to keep up with it as much as we can. Where I used to live, though, the ground would just get really wet. It was almost just like a big swamp every time it rained. So that is pretty much why the mold would like build up on the side of the siding. But anyways, I'm just going to continue working on the house, and I scrubbed around my windows. I still have a few windows that I need to clean, like in the office and in Cole's room, that I haven't got to yet. I cleaned Cole's windows like not that long ago, but they're to the point where I need to get in there and wipe the windowsills and that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to do that in a video too soon. I can't even tell you guys what next week's video is going to be because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so you guys know that I really love Meg's cleaner. This is the fresh pine scent. I really like it better, I think, than the cucumber melon one, because that one was just too strong. It smelled good, but it was just like a little bit overpowering. This one's not like that. However, every time I go to use this on glass, it smears for me. So I don't know what I do wrong. But I've seen her use it in her videos, and it looks like her glass is always like really nice looking. So I don't really understand that. I just tried to use it on my doors here, and it just streaked everything. So I normally don't use this on glass. You're supposed to be able to, but it never works for me. So I don't know why that is. But I do love it to clean everything else, as you guys saw when I'm in the house dusting and stuff, because I really enjoy the way it smells and everything. And I like it for cleaning other things. I just don't like it on glass. also wasn't really aware of how dirty the rails even was from my cat. He had paw prints all over it, and then the mud had somehow got splashed up on the side of like the whole railing. So you guys will see me in a little bit. I actually go and end up wiping my railing down. The only thing I didn't get to do was wipe the outside, but I figured I could do that another day because, like I said, I wasn't feeling very good this day, and this was honestly, like, I was so wore out by the time I was done with all this cleaning. It's freaking hard work when you gotta do just continuing wiping stuff, and I definitely was feeling it by the time I was done. So I forgot to mention, but me and my husband actually got out the leaf blower. If you have one of these, this is a really great way just to get all the dirt off your porch like really fast, and all the leaves and whatever else. I love the leaf blower because then I don't have to use a broom, and my porches are pretty long, so it does take me a while to sweep them with a broom, so the leaf blower is just the way to go.
'cause I've been waiting here for someone like you. We go together like misery likes company, but we'll be getting there somehow. Nothing else matters, it all comes down to me and you. Everywhere we go, nobody knows we're waiting for a sign to let it go and do what's right for us. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story.
So now we're gonna work on putting everything down. I got this outdoor carpet at Costco, and it was only $15. Can you even believe that? But it's honestly not made out of much, but it'll work good for what we want it for, and we just wanted to put it where we're gonna put our outdoor couch. And I just wanted like a little nice cozy area to, you know, have when we're sitting out there. And it'll be really easy to vacuum it because the material that it is, I think, will be really easy to take care of, other than the fact that it's really thin. So it's definitely not made out of much, like I said, but for $15, like, this rug was huge. So that is why we snapped it up.
Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and how we never looked back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile. You made up your mind just to see it through. There's nobody else here waiting. Just tell me how to get through to you. 'Cause I just wanna get closer. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and how we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile. Oh yeah. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.
So as you can see, my cat destroyed the little coffee table, so I wanted to get that wiped off. And I'm just using my window rag for that you just get wet with water. I've talked about them in the past, but they are amazing, and I do love them to cleaning my windows. It's so simple and so easy. You don't even have to dry nothing. You basically just wipe yourself off and move on. That's how simple it is. And you can buy these off Amazon. I do think I have them linked down below. Hey, it's time to relax, guys. I'm losing my voice. Don't know where that came from. Came out of nowhere. I feel like I've been sick for like 2 months on and off. It's driving me crazy, but it's now 1 o'clock. I've been hard at this since probably 10:45 or so. So, there's always another day. I made a smoothie to hopefully boost my immunity or something. I don't know why I keep getting sick. It's starting to drive me crazy, but even Cole has been sick as long as I've been sick on and off. Anyways, pray that we get better, but I think I'm just gonna relax now. Hopefully you guys got some motivation from this video and liked it. I did actually a lot more than what I was thinking about doing today, so hopefully it was a long enough video for you guys. And obviously there's other things that need to be done, but there's more days, you know. I'm tired, I don't feel the best, so I need to just rest now. So I've never sat on this couch before, and we've had this couch for probably a month or two now, and I've never been out here to sit because it was so cold. And now it's finally like, it's like in the 80s today, so it's like really nice and hot here, but I kind of just want to sit out on this couch and take advantage of it because I've been wanting to do this for so long, just to sit out here, and I have yet to do it. But I didn't get to wipe like the outside of my rails, and the grill probably could use a good scrubbing, but I just don't have the energy to do it today, and I'm really hot and just tired.
and not feeling the best, so I'm gonna just rest now, and I hope that you guys like the video, and be sure to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I like when you guys leave comments, and yeah, what do you guys want to see next? I got tons of stuff to do, but let me know down below what which kind of cleaning videos do you like the most, because you know there's different ones. Or do you guys like, I know some people do cooking cleans, or you know, maybe I'll try to do something different for you guys. Let me know what you guys like. But for the most part, thank you for tuning in today's video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I hope that you guys made it to the end of this video, and I love you guys very much. We'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.